Welcome to another episode of Off the Grid with Steve-O. I'm your guest, Steve-O. Follow me as we do a review on this solar generator, 1200 watts, made by Energizer. What's up, YouTube? I just got this dropped off today. They want me to do a review on it. It's the Energizer Ultimate Power Source Pro Solar Bundle Generator. We're going to run some basic household appliances and see how it holds up. Let's see if Energizer Bunny here is battle ready for the apocalypse. Let's get to it. Here's the basics. It's 8 inches across, 8 inches high, and 15 inches deep. You got your USB outlets there, alternating current outlets there, and your 12 volt. When you plug it into the wall to charge it, it charges at a rate about 1 to 2% every minute. However, when it gets to 99%, to go from 99 to 100, that can take quite a while. Sometimes it could even take up to 2 hours. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong. That's just how these solar generators are. The temperature range. When you're using this outside, make sure it's not below 14 degrees nor above 113 degrees. When you're charging it, make sure it's not below freezing nor above 113. When you want to turn the unit on, you want to use these down here. You would push this button there. Same with this and that. However, make sure that when you're not using it, you turn these off. Otherwise, you're going to drain the unit. Turning the unit around, pretty basic. You got your solar panel input and your alternating current input. The solar panel is about 7 feet long and about 22 inches across. There's a cord that comes out of it and it plugs into the back of the unit. So it's been a cloudy day. I had it out here for 2 hours and it went up 8%. So on a cloudy day, 4% an hour. We'll try it when it's sunny. Okay, we're now in direct sunlight. They say you should keep the unit in the shade when you're charging it. It's been in the sun here now for about 1 hour and it went up 8%. So in direct sunlight, we're 8% per hour. Cloudy day, 4%. Makes sense. So the Keurig machine was running about 950 watts. Now that it's brewing, it's down to 2, and it dropped at 3%. Using a full-size vacuum cleaner, I'm going to vacuum for 10 minutes and see how much that drains it down. I'll be back with the results. Okay, we're back. I had the vacuum cleaner running for 10 minutes straight, just cleaned up the place. You know, you could have came over and helped. Anyway, it went from 100 down to 94. Running a full-size vacuum cleaner for 10 minutes straight, only dropped at 6%. Not bad. Let's try it on a full-size refrigerator. Power's been out for a while. I got it hooked up to a kilowatt meter here, which tells us how many watts we're running. So we're at 94%. Let's run a full-size fridge for a few hours and see how much that takes. Check the refrigerator to make sure. The compressor just kicked on, so it's only at 120 watts on average. That's not bad. We're back at the full-size refrigerator. It went from 94 to 67%. That's 4 hours ago. So that's about 7.5% per hour to run a full-size fridge. And the compressor was running. I was opening and closing the refrigerator multiple times. That's pretty good. To run a full-size fridge, normal use, 7.5% per hour on the drainage. Here we have a modern wood-burning stove. I turned the blower fan on the stove as high as it could go, and the generator dropped 10% every hour. So that little timer on the right shows 9:32. That is telling you the device you have running in the unit, how many hours the generator can go before it goes down to 0. So now that I have the blower fan on minimum, we can keep that fan going for 9 hours and 32 minutes. However, if I were to turn it on high as it can go, the fan, now we see the generator can only go 5 hours before it gets down to 0. Right now the generator's at 60%. Let's boil up some water and cook a meal and see how much that drains it. Okay, so I was able to boil the water in the kettle. That dropped it about 10%. Only took about 6 minutes for that to boil. The rice, I cooked all that within the skillet within 5 minutes, and it only dropped it 1% per minute. So within about 10 minutes, I was able to boil the water and cook that meal, and it dropped it about 12% on the generator. Okay, there you have it. This is the second review I did on a solar generator. The one prior to this video is the Jackery 1000 watt solar generator. Does this have the Steve-O seal of approval? Will it hold up in the battle zone during the apocalypse? You better believe it.